When I first created this presentation on the different kinds of simulators out there that might be good for you based upon the different kind of categories there are, this was back in May or April of this year, and I posted out there. And since then I don't have the actual original videos anymore due to space issues and iMovie issues. So I don't have the original one to append some new simulators that was released from iMarksman within that time period. So we're going to append the two new ones for the simulators for competition after the fact. So this one is going to go over the Steel Challenge from iMarksman and the iMarksman Action Steel applications. The Steel Challenge is pretty much, it's the Steel Challenge, the USPSA all 8 stages Steel Challenge, and it has some nice extra features that might be useful too, as far as if you want to try and see which way of execution is the fastest for you. It has the ability to do a timer on your first shot and the splits in between all the way through. You can increase the target size and move them out left or right or whatnot based upon your screen size on your simulator. If you want to try and stretch those out real well or make them closer to what you see at the actual Steel Challenge, and to work with your screen. So let's look at the Steel Challenge simulator for iMarksman.
Are you ready? Stand by. Are you ready? Stand by. Are you ready? Stand by.
Chipped it on me. Nice, very nice. Next up in the simulator for competition, we have the iMarksman Action Steel. The Action Steel was released in August 2023. This simulator, it allows you to create your own kind of action steel stages. So it has a variety of different steels that you can put out there, and you can shoot it straight from the center, you can shoot it from the left, you can shoot it from the right. You can have it where you start on the right or the left, and then after you hit a certain target, then have it move over to the other side or to the opposite side, so you can engage the rest of the steel. If you're not familiar with action steel, there's nothing that I know of that is official about it. There have been a number of courses in the U.S. where people had action steel matches, where you can have, it's almost like Steel Challenge, where you have a whole bunch of steel out there and you engage it from a shooting box, or you move from one shooting box to the next and engage it like I was talking about earlier. And I've also seen some action steels where it's like the USPSA stages, where there's a couple of different steel targets where the paper used to be, and you'd have to go around and have to move from section to section, go shoot around walls and whatnot, or under walls to engage the steel targets that were once would have been paper, is now just a steel target. This one is not like the USPSA course of fire, but it is more like the Steel Challenge, but it has a lot more variety as far as the steel that you can place out there, and so for your course of fires that you make. It also allows you to import and export. Well, when you save it, it saves it to a file on your disk and or your hard drive, and you can share it with a friend, or if a friend share it with you, you can import the stage by copying it to that directory, or using the application itself to open and import it. I mean, there's a different number of ways you can expand the number of stages that you have for the action still. You're not just limited to 8 or 10 different stages. You can do 20 or 50 or 100 stages if you wanted. So let's look at the action still from iMarksman.
Are you ready? Stand by. Are you ready? Stand by.